truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Sabastian Roberts and Scott Huger.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are, whatever time it is. Hey, welcome to the Little Show That Could, and in fact, it still does. I'm Sabastian Roberts, and along with my very dear friend, Scotty Huger. What's going on, brother?
Hallar and Swallar, your career goodbye.
Hallar and Swallar, your career goodbye.
Anybody who's been to Nashville knows what Hallar and Swallar means. And if you haven't, and you're one of the 18.5 million people that are coming there this year, you will know what Hallar and Swallar, your career goodbye.
You absolutely will. Yeah. And you know what? In this one, guys, listen, y'all, this is going to be a very brutally honest.
Icky. It's gonna be icky.
Sometimes icky.
It's gonna be icky.
But this is truth. This is cold hard fact, guys.
Yeah. Don't if you have a little light skin or you're little fluffy. Sorry.
Yeah. If you're sensitive,
just please skip. Go to the next one because we're gonna hurt feelings.
No, you need to pay attention.
But we're going to hurt your feelings. We're not your mom and dad.
I'm probably going to hurt your feelings a little bit, but this is honesty. This is what happens.
Seen it a million times. Seen it.
And I'm a product of my environment. I've been there. I've done it. And I'm not bashful to.
That's what's cool, Bash.
I'm not bashful to be very nakedly honest about what I've done in my life, to my career, to my family, to my ex-wife. Look, I take responsibility for this stuff, and what we're talking about is, look, you can drink to the deal, or you can drink it all away, brother.
Amen.
Because I'm telling you, when you are in this business down in Nashville, Tennessee, you're not going to pay for alcohol. You're not going to pay for women. You're not going to pay for drugs. It's all going to be handed to you because people want to see you as a train wreck. They want to watch you fail. It's
woo, party,
right? Yeah, hammer down. Yeah, go for it. And you know,
easy to get into.
It's brutally.
Well, here's the thing. Even as a fan, though, the people who come to town, they never heard artists and music like this. So when they get here, Collier used to do this thing. I know we talk about Scott Collier a lot, you guys, but honestly,
well, he's
super
friend.
good, and he's a good friend. But he would say, "Who's all the virgins? Who's never been to Nashville before? Raise your hand." And half of the bar usually raises their hand. And I always make a joke, no matter who I'm sitting there with. Or if it's just me and I'm getting some dinner, I'll say to the bartender or the waitress, I'll say, well, all those people will be sick tomorrow. Because every single time, it seems like the people who've never been to Nashville, they go the first time, they're drunker than hell that day.
Oh,
and the next day, they're like, oh my God, what happened last night?
That's right.
Because it's so crazy, good, and fun.
Hey, everybody. Willie here. I just ran into Sebastian and Scott over at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. So let's raise them up and have a drink. It's a Hallar and a Swallar.
Beer.
1, 2, 3, Hallar! Now Swallar.
Here we go.
Podcasters, it's time to level up your sound. Don't let your show get lost in the noise. You need exciting intros, powerful outros, and smooth transitions that keep your listeners hooked. That's where podcast production music comes in. From polished production elements to custom sound design, Mark Maynor is your audio production professional, delivering broadcast quality results every time. Call Mark at 727-609-7366 or visit podcastproductionmusic.com. That's podcastproductionmusic.com, and bring your podcast to life. Sound Pro, stand out. Podcast production music.
Well, and you won't, when you're in the business down there and you're going to be singing and you're going to be doing these shows, you're going to find out, partying over planning. Image over identity. You're going to learn. You're going to brutally learn some of this stuff. And how some artists, they toast themselves right out of the game, right out of a career.
I've literally walked out many a times, and people I was considering working with, I went in there and watched what they were doing that night and went, "This is not right." Their image just lost exactly what they just did tonight.
Right, and if you ever thought that the lifestyle was the dream. This show is going to be your reality check.
Yeah. The thing about it is, I always like to show up when you don't know I'm showing up, because if you know I'm going to come, you just maybe may say to the band, tighten up, or you might try to not drink on stage. You're not yourself. You know what I mean? But when I would consider working with artists, I would just show up unannounced. If it doesn't matter what state, what city they're in, I would just go there and show up, because that's when they're raw. And when they don't know you're there, that's really who they are. And that's what's important. That's what I know is going to work and what doesn't. And that's when you learn that Hallar and Swallar, your career goodbye, is probably in this person's deck of cards.
It's a very profound statement, because talking about my career, I was really overwhelmed, to be honest with you. I went from the basement and playing bars up in silly Minnesota to playing the CMAs and Tootsies and the stage and Legends and it was a lot to take in at one time, and it overwhelmed me. And
think about it though, Bash. It's not just you. Look at the guys like Prince, Elvis, Michael Jackson. Not that we're comparing ourselves to them by any means, but they all got hooked on this stuff. It was either painkillers or some kind of thing to go to sleep, or some kind of thing to wake up. There was an episode that, not an episode, but there was when Prince died. It shocked me, because I was really sad, because I thought that guy was such a talent from Minnesota and he had a lot to offer. And for a guy like that to get hooked on those pills, it was really sad. But it's really easy to do in this business, and it's heartbreaking. It honestly, it really is. So it's easy to get caught up in it.
There's a lot of stress associated with what we do.
Golly, I never realized it till I really got into this business. You're right. Artists have a lot on their shoulders.
There's a lot of stress involved, man. I mean, you're talking about thousands of people that are counting on you for a good time and fun and to be able to laugh and dance and cry and make love. And there's a lot of frickin' stress involved in that. And the only way to take that away for me was, I was drinking. And I mean, listen, y'all, when I say I was drinking, I'm talking about
8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that was nothing. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and have, whiskey 7 and just continue all day long.
If you were my friend, there was many times as when I was managing you, I knew that if you were having a beer, we could have a conversation. As soon as you drank 7-7,
you left.
I left.
Yep.
Every time.
Scotty would listen, y'all. Scott would, honest to God, if I said, I'll have a 7-7, Scott's like, whoop, my phone's ringing, I gotta go. And he was gone.
Simply because I knew that John was going to be an ass after that. And because that was when he got to a point in his life or in his stress level that he couldn't deal with it anymore, so he had to drown it. And I knew I wasn't going to be a part of the drowning.
And you guys, this is really easy to fall into, because when you're doing shows, the crowd and the people they want to buy you shots, man.
That's all they do.
And Scotty. So we're with Uncle Cracker, and we did a show with Foreigner at the Grand Ole Opry. Or was that
we
the
did
Opry?
The show? We went and watched them.
Yeah.
Foreigner, and it was at the Grand Ole Opry, and it was Uncle Cracker and Foreigner, and there was somebody else there.
Jim Blossoms.
Jim Blossoms.
Whatever I don't know.
And then they, I think it's some private gig or something for somebody, but it was cool. Again, our friend.
Yeah, it was for BMI.
Cracker, Cracker Dave got us back there, and it was cool. So it was cool. Anyway, go on.
But yeah, we I forgot even where I was. But
no, we went to Music City Bar and Grill afterwards, and I had and then
Scotty, so we're with Uncle Cracker, and
it's cool, nice guy, by the way.
And I love Matt.
What a nice guy.
Matt's a really great guy, and he.
I never call him Matt because I didn't know him well enough to say that, but it was cool just to hang out with the guy, and he was super sweet. Anyway,
so he's buying shots, a Crown, and he's like, hey man. we need a shot of Crown, and I'm like, oh God, I can't do another one. I'm gonna probably vomit. And Scotty is hanging in there with me.
Right, let's go. Bring me another one.
Scotty's hanging in there with me, and I'm like, oh my God,
Scotty's a lightweight. He can't drink.
He's gonna freaking die.
So how's he doing this?
So how is that happening? And I, honest to God, y'all, I went to the bathroom like 3 times and threw up.
And I'm standing there like nothing.
And Scotty is still vertical. I'm like, how and what? And I said, Scott, man, how are you not just sick? And he goes, You're not really drinking that, are you? I said, what? And what he had done was drink his Bud Light. And every time a shot was being bought for the table, he would take the shot and then act like he was drinking a beer and just spit the shot in the beer.
Like it was my chaser.
And I'm like, oh my God, I never knew that was possible.
Yeah, there's no way, because I'm not going to fight with you because you're going to buy it. So number one, I'm going to say yes. And number two, your Uncle Cracker, I'm not going to tell you no. And then, but I knew that I can drink one or two and I'm going to be drunk. So I would just pretend like I was washing it down like a chaser. But actually what I was doing is I was spitting the alcohol into the bottle and just hold the bottle.
That's a great trick. And I was hammered, y'all. We got in the truck. We were with Peggy, Mel McDaniel's ex, and we went to McDonald's, and Cracker.
No, Peggy wasn't with us.
No, yeah, she was. She was driving the truck.
Oh, she was?
Yep. And we go to McDonald's over there in Music Valley Drive.
That was Mel McDaniel's wife.
Yeah.
Gosh, she was so, rest in peace.
I know,
Peggy.
we buried a lot of them.
Peggy was so sweet.
And we go to McDonald's, y'all. Cracker, we get to the window, or the drive up thing, and Cracker goes, I want one of everything.
One of everything. I like it. What now?
And the lady goes, excuse me, and he goes, no, I want one of everything. And Cracker honestly ordered one of every single thing on the menu. I
never laughed so hard in my life. I peed my pants that day.
And you know what? The next day he was cutting the Smile video.
Blue Sky. Oh, I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. But it was down in Franklin.
I can't remember what it was.
Remember they couldn't even get it down there. So you were in the video with them in the hotel room. They just started shooting him in the hotel room.
Yeah, we had to carry him to the room. And the next morning, it was like nothing ever happened.
Nothing happened. He was right on.
He was spot on.
Professional.
He was really, really good. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sicker than hell. How are you doing this?
It was cool. Uncle Cracker was probably one of the coolest guys. I remember when we got out of the truck when we left the Opry, and we got at my favorite bar, Music City Bar and Grill, and we were getting out, and he made a joke about Nashville and the publishing companies or something. I don't remember what it is, so I won't quote him. But it just made me laugh, and how I hear that time and time again, how the artists who make it always have something negative to say about Nashville, and the people who don't make it think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. So it's kind of funny.
Right.
But so Hallar and Swallar your career goodbye. Think about it. Let me paint the image for you. All right, Bash, I have you a show at Tootsie's. You're going to be on the first floor. There's probably going to be, 300 people down there just because they can't fit 301. And you're going to be playing, and I need you to do 4 hours. 4 hours means 4 hours. It doesn't mean an hour, then take a break, and then an hour, take a break.
Right.
You work straight through. There's no breaks. You can give your band a break. Your band might sing a song or two, and you can go pee, but you're going to work 4 hours. So when you get up there, now you're in it, and you're living, and these people are going crazy. And the next thing you know, the shots are going to come or the beers are going to come.
Right.
10, 15 years ago, you could accept all them with open arms and be grateful that you got one.
That is not accepted now.
Not today. Do not do it. Or you're going to be roofied, or you could get spiked.
Not only that, but anybody that you might have had the interest of in your career is going to watch you drink, and they're going to say, nope, we're done.
Yeah, it's amazing. You'll quickly learn if you start taking shots on stage while you're performing. This is going to happen. You're going to get pregnant. You're going to have a DUI that night. You're going to get married because you're going to fall in love with somebody who you think is the best thing, and then she or he's going to move to Nashville. Now you're getting married. You can't sing come your third or fourth hour at all. You sound absolutely
horrible.
The pitch on you is like just gross. It's not even like you walk in, you think, who in the heck and how is this person on stage because you sound so bad? You think you sound good in your head.
Oh, it sounds great to you.
But it's terrible. So do the trick. Well, first of all, don't even take one in the first place.
That's right.
But if you have to take it, have the bottle up there and just spit it. Don't drink it.
Yeah, no. You really don't want any part of that because, like I said, if people are watching, trust me.
Yeah. Tommy would never take anything that came from me. So
you would never.
It had to be from me.
You don't know who's watching you when you're out there.
It's like you, Bash, or whenever you played. If I didn't bring it to you, you wouldn't drink it.
No way.
It had to come from me. But you were always graceful. You always took the shot, but you didn't drink it. But you'd be like, hey, next thing you know, you're setting it behind your.
Well, that's a Hallar and Swallar thing.
Yeah, you're kind of hiding it or whatever, but at the same time, it's you got to be careful with that.
Oh, you will swallow your career goodbye.
Yeah, don't do it. And like I said, you're going to end up pregnant or get somebody pregnant, or you're going to DUI that night, or the next day the bar owner who you're supposed to be selling beer for there is going to fire you.
Oh, you bet they will.
Get out, because they're going to find somebody else who's not going to do that.
They'll do it real quick too.
Don't holler and swallow your career goodbye. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Tommy Two-Tone, and you're listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Howdy! I was glad you here, though. There's these two fellas running all over Nashville causing a ruckus. I think their names are Sabastian and Scott. They kind of cute, though.
Are you a TV producer or camera crew ready to capture the heart and hustle of Music City? Then we got your next hit TV reality show.
Introducing Drop Me Off in Nashville, the reality series where country dreamers chase stardom, heartbreak meets dead ends, and every neon sign has its own story.
We're calling all Nashville filmmakers, videographers, and crews to help bring this story to life. From Ryman Alley to Broadway nights, this is where the fans meet the future stars.
Think Southern Charms meets ABC's Nashville. But real, raw, emotional. A self-contained docuseries.
Want to get behind the camera and shoot the next breakout series? Reach out now at dropmeoffinnashville.com and let's make TV magic, y'all.
Drop Me Off in Nashville, where the dreamers and the fans connect in reality.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, well, good. Okay. Well, apparently we're back.
We're back right now.
So, yeah, Scotty, when we kind of touched on it a little bit. You never know who's in that freaking crowd watching you.
You don't know.
You just don't. You don't know.
I remember I was with Randy, and we had a meeting about the reality show that just got picked up. By the way, Drop Me Off in Nashville, and we went to Music City Bar, and that was the night that Loretta Lynn. They were doing a thing at the Grand Ole Opry to honor Loretta Lynn, and so Loretta Lynn's family all came into the Music City Bar and Grill. And Randy is dear friends with all of them, friends. So he got up and went over and sat with the family and visited. And he said, come with, but I didn't because, number one, it's not my place. Number two, I don't know them. And the last thing I wanted to do is they just honored their mom and their grandma up on the Opry stage. They're probably a little emotional or whatever those feelings are. Let Randy and them have their moment and be done with it. But anyway, that singer up on that stage had no idea that family was in.
Who was right there?
And I'm nobody. I'm just a dumb manager. But at the same time, I was there. Randy was there, who was a music investor. There's all these people that were in that room that night, and they had no clue who was sitting there. Any one of the three of us could have helped that person singing on stage that night with their career. Not that they were drinking or any of that stuff. I didn't see any of that. I'm not putting those two things together. I'm just saying when you're in an environment in Nashville, you don't know who's in that room.
You don't. No.
You're playing in front of you. There may be 5 people in there. There may be 300 people in there. There may be 4,000 people in there. But you don't know who's in there.
I was, I was singing at Tootsie's during the CMAs, and I had no idea even who Tommy Barnes was. And Tommy Barnes and Jeff Cook from Alabama.
Yeah.
They were both there, and I can't remember Jeff's buddy's name, but he was there too. And
Jeff Cook, another one who passed away. What
I
is
know.
going on? Man, we buried some people.
Dude, and go figure, some of the people we know in this business are almost 80 years old. And I'm like, oh my God. That it kind of makes me feel old because...
Older, not old.
But you never know who's going to be in that audience, man. You really don't. And so...
You got to stay on your career.
It's very important that everything you do in public is something that you can be proud of, because those moments that you do something that is not...
Everybody's got a phone.
Everybody's got a frickin' telephone.
You could be on TikTok. You could be on Instagram. You could be on Facebook. You could be on a video that you didn't even know you were on.
And you can wreck your career in 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest rules. I always say to anybody I manage, if you're going to put a video up, make sure that you love that video. Make sure that you're okay with that video 10 years from now, 20 years from now. So when you put stuff up, it's not important just to put content up. Like the labels want content.
Oh, I know it, yeah.
But
I see some of this nonsense.
Yeah, put good content up that you could be proud of, that doesn't go viral when you do become famous and you do make it. Now some a-hole's putting that video up on you when you took that shot over at Kid Rock's bar and you're drunk and you're acting like
and it can wreck you quick.
It can wreck you quick. Look at him stumble. Next thing you know, it's on TMZ or Entertainment Tonight or anywhere else you want.
Right.
Because that's what they love. Remember, drama is TV. That's all it is.
And those guys, man, TMZ, Access Hollywood, those guys, man, I mean, they'd love to pop up.
Oh, my God, look what we found.
They pop up out of the bushes,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. Look what we found.
I mean,
John had a drink on stage.
And what was her name? We just love her to death. Barry Gordy's little girl.
Leah Sweet.
Leah Sweet, just a darling of a lady.
Talk about a woman who can sing. Tina Turner. If you take Tina Turner and Aretha Franklin and mush those two voices together, that's
she's
Leah
good.
Sweet.
Oh, my
Lea Sweet.
Yeah.
She's out of San Francisco. She does a tribute show right now to Tina Turner. She's an angel. She's a friend, and she is so
good, man. She dropped me off at the airport at LAX, and TMZ or Access Hollywood, TMZ, they jumped out of the bushes like larva. Seriously. And I'm like, well, what the hell?
What does that even mean?
And they said, hey, Sebastian, listen, we understand you're the new singer of Megadeth. I said, what? What are you people talking about? Well, because Nick Menza, I met him in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so we were in the studio one night together.
Hey, let's talk about that. Hang on, let me interrupt, but I got to interrupt about something. Remember when was it the Whiskey A Go-Go and you're with Tina Turner's people?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Ike and Tina, yeah.
Yeah, but you went in there butt ass sober, but they bought you a drink, but it was a visiting. I mean, did you feel comfortable that you're in a good environment to take that drink at that time? Because you didn't get drunk or nothing. I mean, you're just visiting with friends at that point.
Oh, yeah. No, this was...
I mean, that's a different thing.
This was Krieger, Alan Krieger. Was the drummer for Ike and Tina Turner and way back in the day. And then Tony Iommi from, Ozzy.
But that was a visiting. That's different. If you
we were just visiting.
If you're at the dinner and the executive orders a glass of wine, you're pretty okay to order a glass of wine.
Right.
But I wouldn't order if they came to me first and I was the artist and they say, "What would you like to drink?" I would order a water or tea first if I was the first to order. But if an executive ordered first and ordered something that had alcohol in it, then I would feel like probably okay to order something.
One.
Yeah, one. Yeah, because you keep your head clear, and they're measuring you up everything you do.
Yeah, one and done. It doesn't matter what they're doing.
Yeah, one and done.
You got to watch what you're doing.
One and done.
Yes.
I should holler out to Lane Gilliland. One and done. That used to be always.
One and done, man.
One and done. So you guys come down to Nashville. It's cool. Honestly, you'll have a good time. Just be careful. We try to tell you this stuff for the simple reason is that you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening, and everybody has an iPhone.
Not only that, but you can really destroy your career in 15 minutes.
Yeah, imagine we've been down there for 5-6 years. You finally found 5 or 6 great songs that you're going to start working on. You're going to go in the studio. You have a producer lined up. You have interest from maybe a label or maybe a song plugger or a publishing company's watching you.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you go downtown and get your ass drunk and act like a moron.
It's over.
And it's done.
It's
you want to know
done.
why it can be done for them? Because there's one behind you.
Yeah,
There's
you know
somebody
what?
else behind you that'll just take your spot.
And they're already where they need to be. So it doesn't matter if they drink themselves, fall down.
It does not matter.
You're nobody. Me, I'm nobody. When I was down there, I was nobody.
You have to figure it out.
So if you wreck yourself down there when you're nobody, you have no credibility at all.
It's fun to go to a friend's house and have a good time. That's okay. If you're gonna go to a bar that nobody knows you, or that's never.
And that's a whole different thing because when Cracker Dave. He dropped me off in a studio that one time with 3 Doors Down and Nickelback.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, my God.
You and I went up there.
I had the time of my life in there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was 3 doors down Nickelback.
That was great. You know, the lead singer, I think his name is Brad. He was on our television show, Legends and Lyrics, that I got to work on. And
yes.
He has cancer.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So pray for him. Man. If you do pray for him. He's a hell of a singer. He was on the episode with Jimmy Jameson and Richard Marks, and it was Brad. And Brad's fighting cancer right now, so lift him up, you guys, if you can.
Oh, that's sad.
He's a great human being.
Well, listen, I look forward to the next episode, man. I have much fun with you, man.
Next week.
You know what? Listen, you guys, let me just say this because, whatever. I'm not licking boots. But Scott and I have such a flippin' blast doing this stuff.
It's so fun.
It's such an honor and such a gift just to be able to sit here and shoot. Because you know what? We shoot the shit like this on the phone every day.
Every day.
So when people say, well, how long did you work on the show? Well, last 20 years.
Last 20 years.
Yeah, basically, right?
Yeah, we just get on and do it. You know what? But the cool thing, like we always said that day when we decided to do it at the house, we said, let's see if we can help a different way. And this is a cool way. Just like the television show, Drop Me Off in Nashville. We're not gonna have these artists have to go beg a label to pick them up anymore. We're gonna put them on television and we're gonna play their game.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
And I'm excited about that. And that's something I'm not, so involved with yet. But I want to be.
Don't forget the word yet.
Yeah, but I want to be. I want to guide these young people, and maybe I have something left in the tank to give. I guess I don't know.
Something. Hallar.
Yeah.
Swallar.
Your career goodbye.
Hey, everybody, like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you don't mind. We appreciate y'all. Have a good night, good afternoon, or good morning.
Thanks for joining Sabastian and Scott. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
Well, Nashville, can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?